Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Just What I'm playing Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin Strength build. Last episode we did the Old Chasms of the Abyss and we defeated the Dark Lurker, which went surprisingly well. I died a million times by falling into a pit, but actually only died once in the Abyss itself. This episode we're actually going to finish the game, or we're going to finish Noma game. We're going to defeat the final boss of Dark Souls 2. At least that's what I'm going to try to do. The door is over here, I think. This is basically like I've done everything else in the regular game, I think. So this is the only thing I'm still supposed to do in regular game. I want to defeat, like normally I would wait with defeating Nashandra until I'm done with the DLCs. But right now I kind of want to do it at this point, because after I defeat her, then I unlock unlimited Titanite chunks that I can buy. And then after this I'm also going to make my way over... This is the wrong bonfire, right? Yeah. Then I'm also going to go and make my way over to... the other thing. I'm also going to make my way through the Sunken King DLC for quite a bit, so I can reach the layer of the Imperfect, where I can then farm, hopefully in any case, farm Petrified Dragon Bones a lot easier. So that is my plan. And after, like, it's basically after I'm done with going over to the Sunken King DLC and getting to the layer of the Imperfect, that is going to be the moment that I'm gonna do. Like, the grind of a lifetime, I think. I'm gonna have to grind for a lot of weapons everywhere. And yeah, it's gonna take me some time, but I don't really care too much about it. This is what I set out to do, so I will do it. I'm just really hoping that the Imperfect are gonna be a better enemy to farm than the Dragon Scholars are. The Dragon Scholars are really annoying to farm. I would say that the enemies in the Shrine of Amana, which drop Twinking Titanite, really aren't too bad. But the Dragon Scholars are... Well, they just don't drop it as much as the other dudes do, so...
My name, the dragon...
Shine a lot, right?
But I did not fate. If you knowing that she put me...
Half Dragon Lady. Alright, the weakness of the next boss is going to be lightning. Because every single boss's weakness is freaking lightning. I'm not sure how this is gonna go. I've not fought the upcoming boss alone in forever. The most annoying part is getting back to the freaking boss arena, as you can see, because it's quite it's quite a journey getting there. So I'm very interested to see how this is gonna go. Normally I think like I'm eventually I'm gonna be fine. I know I'm gonna be able to beat these dudes, but I might die a couple of times, which is gonna be very annoying when I need to run all the way back here. Oh well. That's the way the Dark Souls works. Let me go use a human effigy just to see who I can summon over here. I'm not going to be summoning anybody, unless if I absolutely have to, and at this point I've already exhausted, or like I've already finished Benhart's questline. So there's Bradley of the Old Guard, Benhart of Jugo, and then we also have the Head of Vengar. Alright, let's go and buff my weapon. And let's begin. Then shall we begin? Beh. Say hello to the Throne Watcher and the Throne Defender. As you can quite clearly see, two enemies to fight. Which is an issue. Oh boy. Roll. Roll. It's another attack. God damn you. They block and they also heal each other, I think. After one of them gets knocked down, they heal each other after a while. Which is also another very annoying thing about this boss. One of them isn't more beefy than the other one. The man, or like the defender, is a lot more beefy than the watcher. Which makes a lot of sense. He's called the defender, so... To me personally that makes a lot of sense, but... It doesn't make him any easier though. Once they reach half health, they should normally start buffing their weapons, I think. Yeah, he got rid of his shield and he's now going to be buffing his weapon. But I'm going to be knocking him down. I get knocked down. And I'm hoping that you're not going to be able to get up again, because that would be very annoying. Like I said, after a while, they do revive each other, so you have to kill them both at around the same time. Victory achieved. Now before we... Let's hope that I can do this fast enough. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. I suggest equipping something that gives you a lot of curse resistance for the next part. And the weakness of the next boss is, I think, fire, magic, and lightning. I'm gonna skip the cutscene. This is Nashandra, the queen of this place. So these things would normally emit curse damage on you. They also just normally emit damage, apparently, which I did not remember. And thus I died to Nashandra. It is not a bad idea to fight this boss from the moment that you get the King's Ring, instead of fighting him when you have already defeated the Giant Lord, because as long as you haven't defeated the Giant Lord, Nashandra won't attack you. Or like won't appear, let's say it like that. You need the Giant's kinship or something to be able to make Nashandra appear. Unfortunately enough for me, well, this is just usually the way that I do it. Like, I don't fight the Throne Defender and the Throne Watcher too early because I just don't like the Throne Watcher and Defender too much. Because there are two enemies that I have to fight. If you're wondering, in that particular boss battle, which I will show off in a moment, you can get rid of those curse-emitting blobs. Of course, I also don't have... Like, if I die again and don't grab my souls, the souls are also gone from the boss, so... Now that I'm thinking about it, it would have probably been a better idea if I... Well, I don't really think so, to be quite honest. Because... If I were to fight them earlier on, I would still have to make this run, and then later on make this run again to deal with Nashandra. So I think, yeah, for me personally, I more like doing it this way, I think. Like just fighting them both at the same, like around the same time. You have life gems in this game, which heal you for a metric crap load of health anyway, so it doesn't heal you as fast, but I don't think that is necessary in my opinion. Right, let's go and buff my weapon again. And let's go in and hope that we can defeat Nashandra this time. Nashandra usually isn't too difficult of a boss. For being the final boss, she's not too difficult. But that does not mean that she's weak in any way, shape or form either. I'm gonna go and destroy this thing. Just so that I don't have to deal with that. Oh boy. There, roll. That's another attack. And another attack. I don't think I've seen many of her attacks before, actually. To be quite honest. She does... I usually fight her after the DLCs. So she also just tends to not survive long enough for me to see all of her attacks. Can I please heal up? I have no idea what you're doing. That was a laser. I actually pressed the button to roll, but it wasn't good enough. Okay, cool. So this is actually what... Well, I don't know, man. I've never fought Nashandra normally. She usually dies before she gets to do anything. Oh well. It's for the Titanite chunks. It's for the grinding that I do it. This is another really annoying part. The fact they have to equip the freaking King's Ring every goddamn time. So I'm not sure if you noticed, but I don't particularly like the final boss in this game too much. I like the way she looks and all that jazz, and I like the lore behind it and all the other crap. But I just don't like the way that she... Like, I just don't like needing to run all this way. This is one thing that I just love about Dark Souls 3, and that is that the running does not take that long. You can get... Well, this also doesn't take too long, I suppose, but... It just feels annoying to do every single time. I feel like in Dark Souls 3 there aren't... Well, there is, like... There's the Twin Princes. There are a couple of situations where you do have to make a mad dash for the boss. I would like to say that the Juke's Dear Freya is another one of those that's like... yeah, it just takes a long time to get to the boss. I don't know. This is something that they do in Dark Souls in general, and I don't like it. Give me a checkpoint before fighting a boss, because otherwise... What's the point, really? And that's one thing that Dark Souls 1 does a lot. Just make you run like crazy to the bosses, which is not fun. It's one of the reasons why I don't like that game as much as the other games. Okay, so you're gonna go and make your curse thingamabobs appear. I'm gonna be a lot more careful, I think. Or at least try to. Try to read her attack patterns. With the emphasis on try. I'm gonna drink 2 Estus right now, because I don't trust the way that this is going. Or just don't trust his battle in general, I would say. Roll. Another attack, and nothing else. I probably should have been hit by that. Roll, 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 because that's an AoE. Yeah, I now finally know that that's an AoE attack. Or I know that she can do that, let me say it like that. I also know that she can do a laser attack. Roll. And roll. And roll again. Because she just keeps trying to hit me with that scythe. I also really like the way that she looks. She's a cool looking boss, if anything. I have no idea what you're doing. You're making more things appear, okay. Which gives me ample opportunity to kill you. And we get the Sword of Nashandra. Now, I'm kind of wondering something.
Many monarchs have come and gone. One drowned in poison, another succumbed to flame. Still another slumbers in the realm of life. Not one of them stood here. As you do now. You, conqueror of adversities. Give us your answer.
Is he actually gonna appear? Oh. I thought it would only appear after you've done the DLCs, but nope, that's wrong. He is going to fight me now. His weakness is lightning, which I don't have. So, I guess I'm gonna try to fight Aldia then. With the emphasis on try and hope that I don't lose. Right, your fire should normally disappear at a certain point. Which should give me ample opportunity to counterattack you, I think. Yep. Ow, you piece of shit. Maybe I shouldn't lock onto this guy. Ah! Fire! So as you can see, if you do it like this, you have 3 bosses in a row, basically. Which is a lot. Going back off, because the fire is going to reappear. The fire! The fire. Fire, fire. Oh my god, my pants is on fire. Okay. Oh wait. Got a GTFO. He's not too bad though. I feel. Aldia really isn't too bad of a boss. He can still kill you though, mind you. He's still very much able to kill you. How long does it take you to charge up that attack? Oh wait, roll. Nice. So it does take him quite some time to charge up that particular attack. Alright. There you go, and roll around like a madman. As he disappears, I'm gonna go and see if I can find my helm that I was wearing before. There we go. Right, what you gonna do, buddy? What you gonna do when I come for you? Oh. And more fireballs. Fireballs. Boom. Let's go and do a lot of damage to him. He might release the thing now. Yep, okay. No, that's a one-shot. Okay. Cool. Oh, you actually don't get any souls from him. You know what? I want to test something out right now. Yes, I do know that there are 200,000 souls in that boss room, so I will definitely go back for those souls. Let me go and see if I can buy the Titanite chunks right now. Yep. Alright, I'm gonna go and grab my souls and GTFO, because fuck him. I don't need him. I don't need to fight him quite yet, because it's not like I'm finishing up the game in this episode anyway, so... There's still some stuff to be done. But I'll first have to run all the way back there, because... Fuck me, that's fine. I was thinking about it when he was talking, I was like, So he is going to fight me, and I was like, maybe I should go and... just GTFO. But then I thought like, it might give me more souls. But apparently, He doesn't. He doesn't give you jack shit. He's just there in the end to give you the big old middle finger. Alright. Don't you find it kind of crazy that the King's Ring has like 101 durability? Compared to, I think, any other ring? Well, nah. Apparently they do have quite a side. Some rings have more, actually I think rings and armor in general just have more durability than a weapon. Like 90 for these things, and my weapon is 60. It's just a little bit stupid, but oh well. So be it. I'm also out of golden pine resin, so maybe I should go and buy some more. Since everybody and the freaking grandma is weak to lightning. All of these bosses in a row are weak to lightning. You know what? I'm starting to understand why my miracle build was so successful to begin with. Lightning damage is just a good damage type in this game. Right. Enter the mist. The misty. Right. Multi-fireballs. You can also use the Gurm Great Shield, which is like a stone Great Shield, which has 100% blocking power when it comes to fire. So you can also use that to block most of this guy's attacks if you want to. But as you quite clearly saw, he one-shots me with almost anything, so I'm not gonna... Well, he one-shots me with the big fireball, which I don't want to deal with right now. I'll wait until I'm more stronger. Sure, let's go with that. Alright. Let me go and open up my thing over here. There we go. Just wanted to open up my OBS window so I could see what was happening. Now that I don't need to wiki for the time being. Alright, more magical stats. I have the 20 intelligence that I need. Now I just need 8 more levels in faith and I'm done. Fucking finally. Right. Let's go over to the Black Gulch. Again, yes. We're gonna go straight over to the Sunken King DLC. Now normally the way that I do the DLCs, I normally do the Ivory King DLC first, then the Iron King DLC, and the final one that I do normally is the Sunken King DLC. I think when it comes to how strong the enemies are, is on par with, like, every single DLC is the same, I think. When it comes to the power of the enemies, there's no specific order that you're supposed to do them in. The Sunken King DLC, however, was the first DLC that got released, so you can also do it in order, where you have to first do the Sunken King DLC, and then do the Iron King, and then the Ivory King. That's the order that the DLCs came out in, so... Probably should have bought some golden pine resin, but I forgot. Oh well. You also, of course, need... It's not a forgotten key, it's the Dragon Fang, which you can find in the Pit of Medulla after a door with the forgotten key, which you can then find from the giants in this place. Alright. Now this is something very interesting, or at least I always thought it was very interesting. So for people who don't own the DLC, you can still enter this place. If you have the Scalded First Sin version, it doesn't really matter too much, because you automatically have the DLC. But if you didn't have the DLC back in the day, you could put down your summon sign on one of these pedestals over here. And then you could be summoned for a, I guess, co-op centered area in every single DLC. Now those co-op centered areas are pure shit. They're not good. Yeah, no. I would say that they're in general just not good. The bosses are reskins or something of the sort, or not even real bosses. And the areas are also pure hell when you're alone, so... Yay! I haven't enlisted the help of Cube. If he can, then I might want to go to those areas with Cube. I have no idea though. I think I'll try a couple of times myself, and if it's necessary, or if I feel like it's necessary, I'll just go and ask Cube to help me out. That's the way that it's gonna go. I could do them alone though, I think. Shouldn't be impossible, but it is gonna be very annoying, I think. Right. I also don't feel like I'm super powerful. I'm strong, sure, but I really am not super powerful, so... Hello. And goodbye. I really like the Sunken King DLC though. This place is awesome. From all the DLCs, I also really like Frozen Ilium Loista. The only one that I don't really like too much is the Iron King one. I don't really like Broom Tower too much. Well, it's still cool though. I still really like the way it looks, but When it comes to level design, not too big of a fan of that one. I think I'm gonna try to make my way a little bit into this place, and then then I'll end it off at a certain point or whatever, and then we can continue next episode. Hey, I can two-shot these enemies. They have a chance of dropping their mace, I think, that they're carrying, which is one of the weapons that I need. So you can also hit these switches over here, and they can help you out in certain situations. I would say that this entire place is a little bit like a Zelda dungeon in a certain way. Right, you go this way. You actually don't need to hit these things with your weapons. You can also shoot them from a distance with a bow or any other ranged projectile. At least I think so. There you go. And it can help you in certain situations by killing some enemies. Hey, get over here, buddy. I know that you can see me and I can see you, so get the hell down here so I can cut you to pieces. There we go. Nice. They give me 700 souls per kill, which is pretty freaking amazing. Now, you little shit. Oh, hello. I thought you were dead. That, my friends, was wrong. Not sure if you can obtain their swords. I guess I'll figure that out in another playthrough. Right, there's an item over there, which I think I might be able to get if I reset this thing over here. So normally I would have to enter it and then go down along with it, I think. Or something of the sort. You'd have to go down in any case. There's also a lot of secrets around here. I'm not even sure if I'm ever going to be able to find all of them. This place can be a little bit confusing. Ready? Hello? I hit the thing, but I guess I didn't. I guess I hit it too early, I think. Hello. Hello, my friend. I was about to say, like, are you kidding me? But no, he just gave me his gauntlets. And there's nothing over here, wow. That's a majestic waste of time. Let me go this way. So there's a thing down here. Is this thing gonna make... Yep, I'm gonna go and jump down then. There's also a message down there, or multiple messages. Get myself a longbow +7. It's almost as if the game is telling you, like, hey, you can use a bow to shoot these things. You also, in the DLCs, tend to get a lot of weapons that are upgraded to a certain degree. Which is handy, I would say. Why did I... Man, I suck. As you can see, you can also still see the statues like this, so... If you somehow fucked up, I don't really think that there's gonna be that many moments where you're not gonna be able to save yourself. Right. Nothing over here. Fatty, but let me out of here. I thought that there was something over here. Is there maybe a hidden wall or something? I think people would put messages here, probably. It's very weird. Like, areas like this I don't really understand because, like, it just leads you to nowhere. But you can still walk over here, which is a little bit stupid. Help me. Yeah. Up required. Alright then. I guess I'll go and have to look for a way that I can shoot that thing. Once again, if you're playing co-op, you can send one of you two people down, or more, who knows. You can just send somebody down, and the other one can stay up there and hit the switch again. But since I'm alone, I'll have to snipe my way through, which isn't too big of an issue. Right. I would like to get that item that I missed up there, though. Oh well. I can always come back to that. That's relatively early in this place, so... Hello, friends. And goodbye. Well, that was easy. Myself a poison stone. If you haven't noticed, this place is also filled with poison. So any poison curing items are probably gonna be useful. Let me see. Ah, you pieces. Ah, there he is. The thing is, I kind of want to see if I can... What's that gonna do for me? Oh. I might be able to get back there then. Without too many issues. So these things use equipment degrading things I think. Yep. Also, if you destroy these things, they will release corrosive shenanigans, so... It's a pretty good idea to not roll into these things or destroy them if you can. There's nothing over here, at least not that I can see. In the moment. I'm gonna try to do more thorough exploration of this place, just to make 100% sure that I'm not missing anything. Or just because I'm interested, really. I don't always do this. Try to thoroughly explore every single area. So I might as well do it in my first playthrough, and then I'll figure out what the things are that I want to get and all that jazz. Wow. Dude just doesn't give a fuck. I was only one-handing my weapon there, so... I suppose that makes some amount of sense, yes. Right, this brings me back up to the beginning. Also gives me a poison bat ring, which can be very useful. Since there is, you know, a million poison. 1,000,001 ways to poison you in this area. Right. You go and hit this thing again. There we go. I attacked it way too early, I think. Alley-oop. That was a dangerous jump. Dark Quartz Ring plus 3. Gives me a dark resist, which can be useful for a certain boss, I think, in this area, so... Let me go see what happens when I take this thing all the way downwards. Like when I'm inside of it instead of on top of it. It might lead me to a new area! Or it might also just, like, lock me out and screw me over. Yeah. I know that room. I know this place. Okay, well that was a waste of time. I know that there's a thing up there. Somewhere. Where is it? There we go. God damn it. Nice. This place is also very quiet and very... I think like all of these places are very quiet though. In the DLC. Alright. There's nothing too crazy happening in this one. Or also in like... I just really like the DLCs in this game, man. They're kind of smoothing to me. Except for the Iron King DLC, which is the opposite. The Iron King DLC is a little bit more insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. That's one. There's another one that I'm gonna have to hit. Somewhere. Hello, Mace Man. Of course. I kind of expected you to be... I kind of expected you to have poise. There we go. Chop that guy into bits. Go and get these lightning urns. Hit this thing. I think if you want to go forward, you have to go downwards. The things I'm doing right now are, I think, completely optional. But I could be wrong about that. I don't remember the DLC areas as well as I do the normal areas of the game. Even though I've played the DLCs the same amount of time as the normal game, I would say. Okay. So there's some things that I can rapture. Can I kill him by just shooting an arrow? Yeah. Don't need to use iron arrows. I can just use my normal wooden arrows. There might be some bugs in here though, which I might want to look out for. Yep. There's one, and there's two, and there's three, and there's four. Okay, this is going into a bad... Oh boy. This is going into a bad direction. Okay, I had no idea that these guys actually emit that stuff. That's a little bit scary. How's my equipment looking after that? Because I did take some of that corrosive stuff. If you, for some kind of reason, sometimes see my camera like suddenly shifting all the way to a certain direction, it's because my control stick just gets stuck. Yeah. Yep, I remember that. I was like, what area is that? And then I remembered that I usually get shot over there. You know what, I'm gonna get poisoned. No? Oh, I thought these were poison urns. Well, I guess I was wrong about that one. My god, man, the amount of times that I'm wrong in this playthrough are interesting. So, you have these things over here. Basically walking poison shooting statues. You can shoot them in the face with whatever projectile you have, or you can use certain attacks that attack from the bottom upwards. Certain weapons can do that. You can, like, you just have to hit his face, one way or the other. Your weapon needs to hit his face to do damage against him, so... There we go. I do like the way these enemies look. They're really cool. I think we're about to reach the place that I was thinking about reaching for this episode. Oh, hello. Oh, hi, Mark. And then another one. I was really hoping that my strong attack would stun him, but that is, once again, wrong. My god, man, the amount of times I'm wrong in this episode. Am I even a gamer at this point? I don't think that has anything to do with it, but... Just gotta keep saying stupid things. 30 magic bolts. We go and hit this thing. Let's see though, because this leads me... yeah, I didn't see anybody, but I heard something, and my instinct turned me to the right. What is down there? Be wary of rolling and then hold ahead. I think I'm gonna try it. I want to see where this leads me. It's probably gonna lead me nowhere, am I right? It just leads me back over here. Nice. Well, that was once again a majestic waste of time. I was about to say, like, there was a way to get out of this building, right? Would have kind of sucked if I couldn't get out anymore. Right, so we have that dude shooting me from the right. There's some other people that are shooting me. We go and hit these things. Ah, crap. I was hoping I'd be fast enough, but no. I was not. There's also a dude on the ground. Ow. I'm getting shot. Shot through the heart. Well, maybe not through the heart, more through the shoulder or something. There we go. We can, of course, use these rocks over here to protect yourself from okay, from any incoming damage if you deem it necessary. Which I right now do. I thought that I was on my S's, but I was wrong. Which then proceeded to make me get hit for quite a sizable amount of damage. Really? Out of freaking stamina. And I still got hit by that. Nice. Okay. Now I seem to remember there being something else over here. Yep. Is that all that I needed to do? I think so. There's also another poison statue in here, by the way. Like another one of these walking poison statues. But I'm just gonna go and try to shoot him. What am I even talking about, man? The arrows makes no sense. The arrow hitboxes make no sense to me. You can also get petrified dragon bones from killing these things, I think. But they are a little bit annoying to kill, so... And I don't even know their drop rate. Well, I don't know the drop rate of the other enemy either, but meh. There is an item in there, though. I could try to get it. Shouldn't be too difficult. At least that's what I think. So... What the hell? There's another item down there? This tower is filled with goodies. Thunder Quartz Ring +3, by the way. There's also an item over there that I want to go and get. Hurry up! I was not sure if I was going to make that. I was very unsure about being able to make the jump. The jump. Right. I also don't really like doing this over here. Walking over these things, keeps thinking I'm gonna fall off and die. Because that's usually the result when you fall off. Right, there we go. We go and get some dried root. This is the room with the pots, right? Yeah. I knew it. Let me go over here. I think I might be able to do it if I lower this thing again. That's the wrong one. Well, it doesn't really matter too much. I think I can now reach the other one, right? We also have an invader, which I kind of expected because I suddenly couldn't use my thing anymore. Is this the one? Yep, that's the one. I think for this one. And run. That was a... that was a maneuver and a half. I'm also pretty dang sure that I can't get back now. I might be able to. Well, no, I can't. I'm boned right now. Kind of wondering what the invader's gonna do. Is the invader gonna know where I am? That would be very interesting if they could figure out where I was. I don't think that they can, though, because this is a very interesting place to be, I would say. Maybe I should just jump into a cliff. Yeah, sure. I'm not gonna waste any more time on this. I'd rather waste a lot more time on grinding. I also don't have enough souls to level up. And I might be able to retrieve them without too many issues. And there we go, the invader finally left. Alright people, I do think that that's going to conclude this episode. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of Just What I was playing Dark Souls 2. Scholar of the First Sin, Strength build, and next episode, how in the hell did I even get invaded? I am not human. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.